Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon and bubbles! High five. I'm Emma. And I'm Audra. And together, we're Emma and Audra in the morning. And today we have a special treat for you. My cousin, Cassie, all the way from New Jersey, and my dog, Pip. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to add 7 ounces of all-purpose flour to the magic bowl off screen. And yes, it is magic. Hence the name. Okay. Then you are going to add 2 ounces of sugar to the magical bowl, which is off screen. And so am I.
And then you're going to add a little more than 1.5 ounces of cocoa powder. We like to use just mix different cocoa powders because we're fancy like that.
It makes life more fun.
It does. To the magical bowl.
Diverse cocoa powder. So now this is 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, and a half teaspoon baking soda to the bowl. And it's gone. Now for the wet ingredients. You want to add 16 ounces, or precisely 2 cups, of milk to a separate bowl so that you have a dry team and a wet team. Like Alton says!
It's his recipe, kind of.
We tweaked a little bit. Your turn.
Next, we're going to add 2 ounces of melted butter, cooled to like room temperature-ish. That's not all melted, but it's all good.
Okay, and now you're going to add 3 eggs beaten. I always like to beat the eggs with a fork because it's easier to control and then you can break the yolks easier. So just add that. And now we have the wet team. Unmixed and looking gross.
Okay, next, before we forget, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, hello, Pip. This is my puppy, Pip. She's adorable. Because everything tastes better with vanilla. Just pour that in to the magical bowl.
Alright, and now what you're going to want to do is mix your ingredients together. The wet ones I am going to whisk because hell, it seems cooler. Now our butter is already kind of solidified, so I'm just going to try and break it up. So yeah, you can just sit there awkwardly watching me whisk while I try to get this mixed together. And now that this is mixed, I'm going to
Okay, next is the wet ingredients and the magical bowl. You didn't think we had one, but we did, so half. We're going to just mix that together and move this off screen. Just mix till everything's uniform and if stuff splatters everywhere. Whatever. That's life. That's life.
That's life, says Audra off screen.
Audra's a bit of a dork if you haven't noticed, but it's cool. We all are.
Lame, yes. Super fun, of course.
High five. Woo! Rule number 2, always make random high five noises. It's fun.
And random high fives at previously decided intervals.
What? Okay, now that that's kind of like brownish grayish looking, let's add the wet to the fancy magical bowl.
You could see the wet bowl, but you couldn't see the
that makes
dry bowl.
Yes, that makes a really nasty sound.
Splishy splosh.
Okay, and that's where I stop. So, bye.
After you let it rest, you need to let it mix, but start slow, so that you don't end up with a big powdery puff ball on your face, unless you want to clean that up, but cleaning is not going to help. Start it on stir. Then once all of them are incorporated and folded into each other, you can go higher.
Okay, so now that we have the batter all mixed, we're going to add some chocolate chips. We already added some, so, you know, just about a cup or so. We like to add more because we're chocoholics kind of. Okay, so open this, and where's the Pam? We need Pam.
Pam crisis!
Pam.
Makes you less sticky.
Okay.
What?
Okay, we have the Pam now. So, spray the Pam. Oh. In there. Now, nose up, please. Get the batter. Get some chocolate chips in there and pour it in there. Let's get some more chocolate chips for that. So, you know, spread it around. And the nose. And wait. Number one, always have snacks while you eat, while you cook. Makes things a lot more interesting. Today we have pineapple. Yum. And so that concludes part 1 of Emma and Audra in the Morning's epic tale of making chocolate chip waffles and bacon scrambled eggs. Until next time, goodbye.